Hi, kindergarten. So today we're going to continue to talk about our five senses for our wit and wisdom lesson. All right, we're going to think about how the five senses are a little bit different and how they all help us. All right, so I have my board up and I like to just review this to start. All right, our essential question is still there for this part of our learning, and it says, how do our five senses help us learn? And we've been talking about this each day, so you should be starting to get an idea of how you can use your different senses to help you learn about all the things around you, okay? I just want to review really quick our five sentences that we talked about the very first lesson that we did. So I'll read them to you again really quick. I see with my eyes, I smell with my nose, I taste with my mouth, I hear with my ears, and I feel with my hands. So again, there's five senses, and there is the sense of sight, which we use our eyes for. There is the sense of hearing, which we use our ears for. There's the sense of touch, which we use our hands for. Yesterday we did this one. We talked about the sense of taste, and a lot of you drew pictures of your favorite food that you like to taste. Okay? And there's the last one that we're going to talk a little bit about today is the sense of smell, when we use our nose for the sense of smell. So I want to talk about that sense a little bit. I'm going to take down our chart here, and so that I have a clear board, and we're going to talk about some things with the sense of smell here in a minute. In our book, we learned all about our five senses. I want to look back at the pages that show the sense of smell. So it says, with my nose, I smell popcorn. And I notice she has a smile. Popcorn probably smells really good to this little girl. She must really like animals. And this one, it says, I smell a horse. I thought the first time I looked at this page, she was giving the horse a kiss, but really she's smelling the horse. Okay. I smell flowers, and those are roses. They probably smell really good to her. And then this one, I know that she doesn't like this. It smells bad and garbage. So sometimes when we smell things that are bad, we don't like the smell. Okay. Yesterday I taught you about a sensory jar, and we did one for taste. Today we're going to look at the sensory jar for the sense of smell. So at the top is the word smell, and there's a nose to help us remember that we're talking about words that maybe describe how something would smell. So I'm going to take my sensory jar and I'm going to put it on my board so that you can see it. Then I have some little pictures of some things that maybe would help us with some words that would describe how something would smell. All right? And I'm going to tape them to my sensory jar as I go. First picture I have is a picture of an onion. Onions have a really strong smell, and they kind of stink a little bit. So I have the word here, stinky. So stinky might be a word that you would use to describe how something would smell. So I'm going to add that to my sensory jar. Stinky. Let's see what else I have. Maybe mom or dad or a grown-up at home might cook food for you on the grill. And I have a burger here. When something's cooked on a grill, it might smell smoky. So that's another word you could use to describe how something smells, smoky. I'll add that to our sensory jar. I have a couple of more. Oh, here's one. This reminds me of the page in the book. That's a picture of a rose. A rose may smell rosy. That's probably a pleasant smell for a lot of people. So it might smell rosy. Put that right there. So 3 words, stinky, rosy, and smoky. Let's see what else I have. Oh, here's a picture of a fish. And that word says fishy. Fish have a very strong scent. If you ever smelled somebody cooking fish, you can smell it right away, very strong. Okay, so that's another word we could use, fishy. Add that. And I have one more. There's soap, and the word is clean. After you come out of the tub or a shower, you smell really clean. So that's another word that we could use to describe how something smells. So those are 5 good words that we have come up with here for our sensory jar. Stinky, smoky, rosy, fishy, and clean. Okay? Again, we're talking about the sense of smell. All right? today I have a task for you to do. It's a focusing task where you can pick one of the senses. All right? I'm going to show you how to do it here, and then you'll have to do it for me on Seesaw. It says, complete the sentence by choosing one of the 5 senses. Draw a picture to match your writing. So there's a sentence with some blanks on it. It says, with my blank, I can blank. The example I put says, with my eyes, I can see a dog. I might do a different one. Now, you're going to write with a pencil, but I'm going to write with red so you can see it a little bit, and I'll make my camera come a little bit closer. I'm going to try to do nose. So I'm going to write the word nose here. With my nose, N-O-S-E. You might need a grown-up to help you with the spelling. With my nose, I can smell, you know what? I'm going to write the word garbage. With my nose, I can smell garbage. All right? Now I have to draw a picture to match my writing. Okay? So I have to draw a picture of garbage. And I'm going to look back at the picture in the book. There's a garbage can there with some dirty pizza and stuff. So I'm going to draw a picture. You're going to do this on your tablet, but I'm going to do it here just to show you what an example would look like. So I'm going to draw a garbage, and I'm going to start by using a gray crayon, and I'm going to draw a garbage can. Okay? Garbage cans usually have lines on them. And I'm making it gray. And then I would color it in. And then I have to draw some garbage in there, all right? I know when I was looking at the picture of the book, there was an old piece of pizza, there was a banana peel, so I'm going to draw a banana peel. There's part of it like that, and part of it like that, okay? And it has a little bit of brown on it. The banana's gone, but there's a banana peel. That's kind of stinky. Maybe I'll draw a picture of a half-eaten apple. So not the whole apple, but half of it. I'm going to make it peach so it looks like it was half eaten. There. And I'll put a little thing on it. Okay. Maybe I'll draw an old piece of pizza. There's the crust, and there's the cheese going out like that, right? And maybe I'll put some pepperoni on it. So that looks like stuff in the garbage can that would smell kind of bad. And to show that it smells not pleasant, I'm going to put some lines on it so it looks like it's stinking. Remember, stinky was one of the words that we learned about. Okay? So your job today is to think about your 5 senses. Okay? I want you to pick one of those senses. Smell, taste, touch, seeing, and hearing. Think about the body parts that you use for those. There's reminders here. Ear, eyes, hands, mouth, and nose. You'll use one of those words to pick your sense and tell me what you do with that sense, okay? So I put with my nose, I can smell garbage. I forgot to write the word smell. I'm going to add that on. Sometimes it's okay to make mistakes. You have to look back at your work. So I forgot to write the word smell. And then your example says, with my eyes, I can see a dog. All right? So after you're done watching this video, I want you to click on the response page, pick one of your 5 senses, and tell me how you use them. When you're done, post your work to Seesaw. Thank you. Have a great day. I can't wait to see what sense you pick.